Hey. I love it. Right now I have background music. How are you? How is everybody out there on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and beyond? I am your host, Joy the Goddess. We're back for another episode of ClapBack, Queens and Kings. And, we had a little, life happens and sometimes we got to pivot. So, I pivoted today. And I want to tell you that, I'm so happy that our guest is who our guest is today. I have had the pleasure to make lots and lots of music and art with him. And, we actually got a couple people today. We're broadcasting not for our regular studios, but we're broadcasting from our guest home. If you can hear the music in the background, that's because my guest today is a very, very awesome person. Campbell's okay. I don't know about that, and I don't care. But it's gonna be a great time. I am so excited because, like I said, I've had the pleasure of making music with this person for a long, long time, and just being friends and having some consistency in the art world, especially like the underground scene, is so fucking important. Our friendships are the same people we kind of happen to do business with, and I think that I'm a better artist for knowing this person. So I'm gonna switch over so you can see who's with me today. The international man of intrigue and artistic mystery, Mr. O'Henny, second funniest comedian in the world, DJ Cornball Cornelius, is with us. Clap it up, baby! We actually have a studio audience today, so that's dope. They're in the house. So, O'Henny.
Yeah.
How are you, bro?
I'm good, yo. I'm here. I've been drinking with our studio audience, if you will.
That's what's up.
I don't usually drink, so I feel good.
I'm doing my best to not drink as much.
Okay, I'm drinking Raging Bitch.
Raging Bitch. That sounds legit. That's a legit move. Let me see if I can get to that a little closer. So I'm gonna make it.
Well, I go with dark usually, so like a darker rum. I'll bring over,
Bonzies.
Yeah.
So O'Henny, I don't know if Eddie. I don't know who's watching. I don't know who knows who doesn't.
Who knows?
I don't know. Who knows, right? So being that I know you way better than our internet audience might know you, can you just tell the people a little bit about you? Why I call you an international man of mystery and intrigue?
Yes. I travel a lot and I make music and I got friends all over the globe. And I play the cowbell when Christopher Walken said he need more cowbell. He was calling on me. I think I would love to smoke some weed right now.
Yeah.
I got my podcast.
I
just started my podcast.
We're gonna get into that too.
And I got my Patreon right here. This is
show it to the people, get a little closer.
Studio audience just became members of it.
Yes.
Patreon.com. Speaking of Patreons, we have a Patreon for ClapBack Queens. You should join it as well. I mean, all it takes is less than $6 a month. You can be a patron and support the art, support the work. So if you didn't understand what he was saying with that,
it's a reasonable limit.
I'm gonna wait till he's ready to get back in this. So that's dope. Number one, what's your podcast about? Before I even get into what is
it's a podcast. We smoke weed and then we talk about topics that I got on my mind for the week. Like this week is it weird to share pornos with your friends, with your same sex friends? So a friend of mine said it was weird. I sent him a porno video. I was like, yo, you gotta check this. And he thought it was weird. And I was like, what is going on? I wasn't like, hey, look at me do this. So that's one of our topics for this week.
All right. What made you, okay, well, it's just things that you think about, which didn't make sense. But so O'Henny, you've been doing a lot of different things, right? You've always kind of done a lot of different things. And I want to know, why so much? Why so much? Like, why not just be a rapper or just be an actor? Like, why so much?
I feel like I'm just an artist, and everything that I do is an extension of art. You gonna get that? Yeah, you should.
I can see you.
We're shouting a holler to Kente.
Kente Couture. Kente Couture
looking real good.
gave me this dope. I bought this dope bag on Kente Couture. It's a cute little satchel. You know, it can work as a holster or a throwback. And now y'all got some new orders coming your way. So shout out to you.
So yeah, I think you spelled my name wrong. Corner. There's no second R. Damn.
Cornelius.
Will it be different if you buy more than one thing? This is the same shit.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so y'all should look at all the stuff that I did on YouTube. Mr. Movio, I'm making new videos. Mr. Movio.
That's also something I wanted to ask you about, like the movies. Like, so like a lot of your videos are kind of like short films almost. Like, is that a purposeful thing? And like, why do you create your visuals like that? Like,
because I act, and it's hard to create a whole movie, but it's easier to create a short music video.
All right.
So yeah.
Is that like comparatively to that process of like being on films? Is that like the same process, or is that like more? Is that harder?
I hate producing because it's harder for me to be a good performer. But that's the only way to get the job done.
Sometimes.
Sometimes for me, thus far. Oheni HRYC is my Patreon.
Harlem River Yacht Club. So speaking of Harlem River Yacht Club, what is that? What is that? Like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who's watching. I don't pay attention who's out there. I'm just shouting y'all out because y'all not sending no comments, no questions, or nothing. So
send a comment, send a question,
send some comments, send some questions. If there's anything, right. Trick the algorithm, right? Let's fuck up the whole world, guys. Check the algorithm.
Yeah. So what was the question?
What is Harlem River Yacht Club? Like, what is that?
Oh, Harlem River Yacht Club. It started out as some basic rap kind of vibe, and then as I got into it, I was like, I was working at Hubert's Lemonade, and I was working at the golf course doing Hubert's Lemonade, and I just visited my boy who owned a yacht in California, and I just was like, how can black people get access to this if they've been like working like this together since kids? So I tried to make the yacht club a real thing, so it's something that you can invest in. So until we get an actual yacht, it's like more in your heart and the mindset of it.
Right.
You get the point.
Right. No, and I dig that. Like, that's one of the things I always really liked about. I really like about your like kind of just the thought behind your work is that like you really do try to elevate your audience to another experience, or like you really do try to give us nice things, right? You like operate with this belief like black people deserve nice things too. Like, it's all right for us to have yachts.
No. It's an inside nourishment. I feel like I really used to read a lot, and a lot of the characters that I read I would fantasize about being, but I realized that I was reading books like a large part of the time that was written for white people, but I was still seeing myself in the characters because they're just still strong characters.
Right.
So I didn't have a limit to how I thought about the culture, which was blackness. I just thought like what we were going through was our culture, and that's what we stood on. And to me, that's what was good enough. It was like, so it wasn't until I got outside into the world, I was like, hold on, people got mansions and stuff like that. I thought that was all just TV, Yeah. So I felt good about what we created or what we create. That to me is Van Gogh. That to me is the Sistine Chapel. Like what I'm creating in the hood, it's all valid to me.
Word. And so is that something that you always, so that's just like something that's always been instilled in you? Like, where did you get this like dedication and pride? Because like a lot of us, I know that I was a person, some of my life, I didn't grow up with like typical black people. So, my thought of black was a little different. So when I moved to the hood and I was surrounded by like black people, it was a culture shock, you know what I'm saying? But I always did have a sort of a pride in myself. So like, I want to know, like, where did that come from with you? Like, you know,
I'm from the hood, but my pops is from the South and my mother's from the Bronx with the hood, but still like a suburban. Like they lived in a house, but it was a house in the city. You know what I mean? So it's like it was a house in Queens, but you take a bus and then you in Jamaica, and so you around all of the bullies, you know, or you go to Hollis Avenue. So there's that diversity that I was raised in. Like that's why I named the album Revolutionary Ratchet. I was raised around that diversity of like, you protect what you're creating. The bodegas, the stores, those things are valid. Those
save
are
the bodega cats, by the way.
Those are part of your, like we create, like when I was growing up, like in Harlem on Lenox Avenue, before the cops really started going crazy on us, and even though drugs was crazy, it was so much more entrepreneurship.
Mm-hmm.
The dude who used to sell crabs and mussels and stuff on the corner, the guy who used to sell T-shirts, the lady who sold
the icy lady.
All of those people were out there all at once. So although it was crazy with like drugs and things in the community, it was also some of the most abundant time because Black people, we humans and we live and we got diverse perspectives. So just because you in the hood don't mean you don't got to go to work or you don't need to pay for that joint. So So I always had a pride.
And it also doesn't mean that you can't own your own shit. That you can't own a business or you can't run a business. Like I find that to be really complex, like just very complex sometimes. So.
Black Land. Shout out Black Land Ownership.
Shout out to Black Land Ownership. Chris Carr out there.
It's beautiful. Make sure you subscribe and share. Instagram, YouTube.
Yes. So you also, so let's talk about the album, the new album, Revolutionary Ratchet. This is kind of a different direction than most of your other stuff. At least I thought it to be like a bit more grown up, a lot more lessons in your lyrics. Because I know sometimes you have this thing you do with like persona, so it's like really is like, there's things I'm like, really, dude, you're better than this. But like this album really made me happy to listen to because it seems like you grew up in a certain way. And like, why did you choose to go this route with this album?
Y'all lying to yourselves. This album is one of the most basic albums. I'm spoon feeding y'all my message. I've been doing this for years. It's the same
since
message.
Cycle of Fists.
Yeah, I've been positive for a very long time, but this one I just broke down the message and spoon fed it. I broke down like what am I good at? Catchy hooks. So I made sure the hooks were ultra positive or ultra singable or earworms. And then I did take a lot of the curses out. Even if I wanted to say something, even if I wanted to say something like that was ear tingling or controversial, I was like, let me not say it with lewd language. I'll just say it what I want to say. But other than that, the message was still like, I grew up in the dirt, raspy part, but that doesn't give me right to like throw away my life. Not for you, not for me, not for anybody. Like we deserve more than that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's always been my message. My message has always been like the hood is only our starting point, and we can make it better too. I don't necessarily want to leave the hood. The brownstone I want to buy is in the hood. It's like it's right there.
Facts.
I grew up there, so it'd be nice.
So, and this album, you made this album during quarantine. So how is that? Like, what was that process like? It's
sort of, I don't want to say that, but it sort of put a riff in all of the things around me because I got really scared about life. And I was like, if this is the end, I just want to go out making something that people understood. So I sort of like blocked out a lot of things that were around me to try to make something that I felt like was relevant to life. And it might not have caused the best threaded pieces of things that were already in place. But I think for the overall aspect of what we're creating, it it pushed us forward.
Right. Okay.
You know?
I dig that. And I mean, I feel like that should always be the goal. Like going forward, there's a lot of, I find it interesting that like we can know that things have to change and that we know that time doesn't stop moving and that we know that things have to change, but then when people do change or they like change for the better, then it's like wait a minute, but you weren't supposed to change. You're supposed to stay exactly the same. Like you're not supposed to be doing this other stuff. So I find that interesting. I always appreciate that about you, like the fact you've always had this like deep confidence, almost like sometimes it's a bit much. Sometimes, we want to body slam you.
I'm delusional. I don't think. I think I'm great, and I think I feel like
But is that really like? Also, is that really a delusion?
Yeah,
right?
It's delusional to people who don't see it.
But it's necessary.
Yeah,
I feel like it's necessary.
I don't know what is necessary now. I just know a lot of people I know who are talented don't feel that way, and I'm like, I'm talented and I deserve good things. Like I don't deserve like negativity because of my talent. Like I should like lean into my talent and get quality pieces of life. And it doesn't mean like the most expensive. Everything doesn't have to be, but being right here with you guys, like
right.
This is nice. It's not like, it's not the Taj Mahal, but this is nice. The food. Let's not talk about the food. Like, nobody knows. I've been watching Gordon Ramsay and yeah.
It's Ed. I will say, that's dope. You should be getting better. And you've always kind of been somebody that's been super health conscious too. I think I can't think of a time when you weren't like trying to take care of yourself in some way.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, like, but where did that come from? Like, how is it that a Black man from the hood that grew up in the hood and in a time when the world was like really telling you wasn't shit? So like, how did you navigate through that? And like, the second part to that question is, how did that come in handy during this time that we're living through right now? Where like the world
the strength of that came in like I said, the dichotomy between my moms and my pops. My mother was she was a very free-spirited, wild woman, and my father was a very southern, sort of like known to be like a southern like dude with his head on straight, and people would wonder why they were together. And I even asked my pops recently, like, why the fuck was y'all together? And he said he understood her. So I feel like that understanding is what I possess, and that's the reason why. Although, like, shit might be crazy. Yeah, what the hell? This is
it's rose. I know it's terrible. I'm sorry. He just knew. You had to see what he did. He said, I don't even care. So you have the music, and then over the last couple of years, you really been hard on your comedy shit. Yeah. So I want to ask you about Smokes and Jokes.
All right, this is a half an hour show, right?
This is as long as it needs to be.
Yes. All right, we're gonna go for a half an hour, y'all.
Okay.
There we go. What time is it?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's fine. We only have
about 12 more minutes left of jokes and fun. Smokes and Jokes is a comedy show that I put on. That Joy has performed in Toronto.
In Toronto. What's up, Torontons? What up to all my Torontonians?
Yo, Torontonians. Yeah, but yeah, it was a good time in Toronto. But Smokes and Jokes it was a platform for me. When I started comedy, I was doing my fake name shit out in California. People didn't really like my jokes. I didn't really like my jokes. I bombed a lot, and then I came back here, and nobody wanted to put me up. So I was like, fuck you guys. I've done it in LA where most people do comedy all the time. So I just started throwing my own shows because I was already doing music. And shout outs to BK Wildlife and Chris Carr for like switching over with me and doing like he's like, yo, I'll do music. I'm like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know nothing about comedy. I'm like, you do now. We just started doing shows, so it's dope.
Has that been a hard thing to cultivate in New York? Like, or was it easier?
I thought it was a lot of fucking musicians, but it's a lot of comedians. Like everybody swear they funny, but a lot of people, like most people I don't care. Like I really don't care who's the funniest. Like I care who's nice and who promotes the show. Like, if you don't fucking promote the show, I'm tired of you being funny and not bring anybody. You're like, it doesn't matter to me. You can be all the funny you want. You're not bringing anybody. Like I can, like, you know, we come here. If that was the case, I'd go fucking book another. Like, you know, I just go book somebody who, like, you know, I'm putting the money out. It's for the community. It's for us. So
yeah. What's like the most frustrating or like the biggest difference you see between when you do music as opposed to comedy events or like just projects in general, like to do, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Musicians are like, they're like arrogant, and then comedians are like arrogant and sarcastic. Like, you know what I mean?
Are they all just as reliable? Just as unreliable as each other?
I try to weed out people who are unreliable. And it's hard when, like, if you're like very close or very like those person, like them a lot, like emotionally.
Yeah.
But for me, like, if you're unreliable consistently, all I have is this. So it's hard for me to like maintain a relationship with you because it's like I don't have anything to lean on. I have no laurels to lean on. So it's like, you know, what's the point? Like, you can go wherever you're going to be unreliable and be unreliable there. There's no hard feelings, but I personally will lose out on my life, my livelihood. Because all I have is like being there on time and like shit like that, you know. I'll be there, like, you know, I've been doing the shows. I'm like, fuck, I can't believe it. Yeah. Well, go ahead.
So no, because you're doing a lot, and you know, I also want to try to talk to you a little bit about because with all you do, a lot of people know or don't know you're a parent. Yes. You know, you're also a parent. Shout out to your young one because he's like what 11, 12
He's
now?
13.
13. Goddamn.
He has a mustache. Yeah.
He has a mustache. But like, how do you blend that into?
Sure, you got a couple of dick hairs by now.
Chill. Let's not talk about our children's dick hairs.
What you mean? It's my kid.
I know, but I don't.
It's
like,
my kid.
I don't want to. I feel like there's a line of legality here. With
legality of
yes,
what?
Because talking about children's pubic hairs online is some sort of like.
I'm talking about the puberty process. Why y'all making this so disgusting?
Nah, ClapBack. This is not the ClapBack. That is not a ClapBack, guys. We are not. Anyway, bringing it back to the point of what, you know, how do you fuse that into just like, how do you fuse your parenthood into your personhood? You know what I mean? With everything that you do, you travel a lot, you got a lot to juggle. Yeah. Like, how do you find that balance?
I feel like I was a very bad parent early on. And I've been trying to be a better parent because I'm being a better person. And I was just like, I wasn't ready for parenthood, to be honest with you. I was in my 20s. I was very immature. I was still like finding my voice as an artist, as a person, finding what I liked. I didn't even know how I liked to dress fully, you know what I mean? So early on, although I was there for my son, like physically, mentally, a lot of times my mind was like trying to be for career and trying to find ways of like, and that dichotomy sort of like pulled me in two different directions and made me like two different people to different people. So my son sees me in one way because he's my kid, but his mom sees me in another way because I had a relationship with her. And then people outside of there saw me in a different way because they saw me only professionally, you know?
Right. So how did O'Henny fuse all of that together? So it was just like, I'm not O'Henny. There's like, how did O'Henny, the father, the musician, the actor, like, how do you find your balance and like comfort in yourself and being the solidified person in this way?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's daily self-care. I think it's just modes of knowledge.
Can we please give a clap for self-care? That is the ultimate clapback, I think. Like,
I think really is like the want and the constant motivation toward like a goal of. For me, I don't feel like I've gotten anything perfected, but I'm definitely closer to mastery. I'm definitely closer to like being the best father I can be while being a successful artist. And like, because I don't want to be a good father and then be a shitty artist. That to me sucks. That's the ultimate dick move right there. Like I just, oh man, I'm a great father. And it's like, you know, and I'm just unfulfilled. I'm just walking around empty inside. Oh my God, no way. So that's the balance that I look for me, like that true balance of like, both inner success, which allows self-care to take place in outer success. Yeah.
Cool. How did you just like kind of you also, because after this we're gonna you know, I'm trying to wrap it up because it's like you're just such like I didn't expect it to only do a half an hour. So I didn't know that's what it was. I thought
got a half an hour.
because usually people give me
drinks, get a couple more smokes before these guys get out of here.
I mean, you can still do all that because like usually people do at least you know 45 minutes, but it's cool.
27 hours.
Nah, it's because sometimes the conversation does get that long though. Sometimes the conversation goes there.
Fox with you. Foxtrot with you. Foxtrot night.
So we're gonna play after when we, you know, once we say goodbye to you, we're gonna get into playing some of your of your videos.
You
and
can
some
play
of your
more
comedy.
videos of me. That would be better. Play more of the project so they can actually see like the organized version of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna putting. You see, I'm doing it right now, like completing that. You know what I do want to ask you is what is something you would like? What is something you hope that people like after you're gone?
Hope.
After you leave behind, like what does Ohani Cornelius wish to leave behind when it's all said and done?
Yeah, I just want to I think the goal for any artist is to leave this motherfucker empty. I don't have any goal besides like when I exhale, it's like, you know, I left empty. Everything that I was supposed to do, I did. Like that's all I feel. For me, I feel like each artist can ask for. Like me asking for anything else. Like I want to have the Harlem River Yacht Club go down in all of history, and like that's fucking. It would be nice, but like at the end of the day, as a personal, I'm just one person emoting energy and a frequency. I just want to leave empty. I want the beam of light that's inside of me to just like, I don't know if you ever seen that movie. What was that movie where the guy is like, he got struck by lightning and he's like all bald and Powder? No, Powder. Phenomenon was good too though.
So mean to him.
Yeah, Powder, they were so mean to him. I definitely felt like I definitely felt like Powder.
People were so mean to him.
But how he's just like he just did what he had to do and he left empty. He was a beam of light and he just shot back up into the sky. So that's
how do you do that? How do you do you find like you have certain
look at my YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube and you can find I don't know. Like I live every day like doing that. I don't know. Like there's no one. My little like when I wake up in the morning, besides the time that I battle with whether or not I still want to be an artist or not because of the idea of like trying to figure out where the next check is going to come from. Besides that, I spend every other moment being an artist. So I don't know other than what I'm doing. So if someone maybe stepped out on the side, like, well, this is what you do. And then I'm like, all right, cool, I'll try that. But other than that, I'm doing what I think it is that I need to be doing to get empty, to be empty at the end of the day. You know, and look at those videos. Those videos is fucking the movios. I got 30 movios at this point, I believe. That's not the movios, but
no, I don't know what the movios are.
Yeah,
we're not going that deep in the vault. You know what I'm saying? Because you only went a half an hour. So that's what you get for half an hour.
Music.
You get half an hour of interview FaceTime and then you get half hour of music. And I just finished making that. So thank you.
Hey,
like,
Nicole
thank you so
Phoenix.
much. What's up, Nicole? I love Nicole Phoenix. Nicole Phoenix, let me tell y'all. Nicole Phoenix be on here with me and we be going for hours, my guy. Nicole, you want to hop on tonight? Just let me know. Send me a message and I'll send you the link. Bow, because she's funny as hell.
Yes.
If you're out in Philly, make sure you look her up or book her, because
Booger.
you need to book her.
Booger.
You need to be supporting these women out here. I'm setting that up, and while I set that up, I'm gonna leave y'all with this meditation for the day because I didn't get to do it earlier. You know what I'm saying? So we always gotta give the people some light, especially with this lovely backing music. You know what I'm saying? How can I say no to that? While I set up this whole thing to play. So for October 7th, 2020, the quote is, "Could it be he saved the best for last?" Very often we become angry, anxious, or fearful when things we want do not seem to be coming our way. We watch others, we judge whether they have worked hard enough. We criticize them in support of our demonstration that they don't deserve to get or have what they want. We doubt ourselves. We doubt ourselves, our ability, our worthiness. We blame people and conditions, believing they can stand in our way. The only thing that stands in our way is doubt, fear, criticism, and judgment of ourselves and others. And as long as we believe someone or something other than ourselves can deny or delay our good, we are not ready to have it. The all-giving, all-knowing Creator is the source of all supply, and He wants you to be ready. When you are strong in heart and mind, when you honestly want for others the good you seek for yourself, you will be well equipped to have the very best you desire. So the meditation for the day it leaves us with is, I am preparing myself for the highest and the best. Look at that, Ashe. That is definitely, that is perfect for today.
Driving on my cell phone, 'cause what I know. I am the voice of revolution. I am the voice of the free.
And check out what it tells you to meditate on.
I just am rich, and I just be me. In my ripped jeans, with my mother's eyes, with my father's face, with grandma's hands, with my mother's eyes, with my father's face and grandpa's stance.
And it asks you, what do you need to unblock your blessings? Are you willing to start today? I love that this was the meditation, because I'm going to share some with you. I told you I did a thing today. I did a thing of release. I did a thing of letting go. I realized that I'm at a point in my life where I have all this power, right? And I don't have to hold anything I don't want to carry. So, in knowing that, I let things go. And I did a thing today. And I'm going to share it with you right now, what I did. And hopefully encourage you to do the thing that scares you, do the thing that's different, do the thing that makes you fear, because you have nothing to fear. Anyway, and just keep choosing to be yourself, because everybody else is taken, guys. Anyway, this is the thing I did today. Hi. Nice to meet all of y'all. Did not see this coming. I know nobody saw this coming. I've been telling y'all for years, telling y'all for like 2 years, I want to cut my hair. I'm going to cut my hair. And I felt the necessity today.
Yes.
I just felt to do it. I woke up, I went, and I made the appointment yesterday, went up, Kane took care of me. So Camera Ready Cuts. Yo, Kane cuts well. I want to thank you so much for taking so much care. Like they had so much care in the process of this. It just felt really great, and it feels amazing. The minute they started cutting my locks off, I felt relief inside. And by the end of the process, I'm just so at peace with it. I feel like I finally reflect how I feel inside on the outside.
That's beautiful.
So thanks for joining us. And I got a nice head, so you know what I'm saying. It was a good move. I got a nice shit head. No lumps, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying. And you know, those scars from childhood when I had to get perms and shit, they healed pretty nicely. So shout out to Shea Butter. But if y'all need a cut, braids, locks, whatever, they take really good care of you. It's a Black-owned, queer-owned, women-owned barber shop and hair salon. And it's right on the corner of Utica and Pacific. Camera Ready Cuts. You can book through their Instagram. You can whatever. But you should support them. They're so dope. And they've got hella merchandise by Black artists in the back that they support. So shiny head. So I thank y'all for joining us. And y'all be blessed. We're gonna be back on Monday with a new episode. I'm gonna have Miss Jesselyn Blue in the house, and she is a phenomenal everything woman. So I can't wait to see y'all. Right? Enjoy these. I might come back later. I don't know, but enjoy this reel of amazingness by our brother ClapBack King, O'Henny
Next one
Cornelius.
coming up to the stage. He does folks and jokes comedy. Put your hands together for O'Henny Cornelius. Oh, yeah, sorry. O'Henny Cornelius!
Hey.
Why you have to fuck up my name, man? Why you have to fuck up the black guy's name, dog? What's up, y'all? Yo, Renee, this is your house? Maybe. You played like I would have went to the NBA if I had this court right here. It's like where nymphs play basketball and shit. I don't know why I wanted to stick my balls on that cactus. I was like, to test to see if it was real, I was gonna stick my balls on it. I was like, no, that would be a dumb choice right there. Like, let's go around to the rape room over there with the red light. Don't go in there, buddy. That shit was scary. I was back there like, what the fuck? Why is the light so red? That's the reddest light I've ever seen. Damn. I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all. This is the dark portion of the show. Thank you, I appreciate that. Okay. Somebody saw that you couldn't see me. They was like, all right. y'all seen a shadow up here. He's like, he's funny, but I don't know what he looks like. God damn it. It's fucking crazy, man, you know. I gotta do that though, because I'm handsome, so it's actually alarming how handsome I am sometimes. So. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start my shows like that in the dark first, so you can hear my voice. Oh, he's funny. Oh, he's handsome. Okay. I want to hear more from you. Let's do this. It's fucked up, man. I've been trying to do more black things. Because it's that time. It's a weird time to be black. I said I'm going to reconnect with my blackness. Drinking more Kool-Aid. You know what I mean? I stabbed the motherfucker with Popeye's chicken sandwich. It was great. He deserved it, though. Love that chicken from Popeye. I did the blackest thing I could do, man. I had sex with a white woman. I felt extra black. I felt like an athlete, dog. Woo-wee. Kobe. R.I.P. Kobe, y'all. R.I.P. Kobe. Give it up for Kobe Bryant, man. As a young black man growing up, man, Kobe Bryant was like the second coming of basketball. It was so crazy. He was so much the second coming when he died. He brought the locusts and the plague. Fucked up, right? They had killer bees and we had to stay in the house. Kobe's death was so important. My fucking aunt died the next day.
Wow.
And I was like, tell Kobe in heaven I said what's up. Damn it! It's the harsh truth. Shit makes you wanna. I've been doing my looting exercises right here. So. This is the get off you. You gotta practice this shit, y'all. Practice make perfect out this motherfucker. You can't just go looting. You gotta practice your looting moves. This is the old shit. I seen them nigga. Yo, COVID is COVID. I'm over here smoking a blunt. I don't even want to cough after smoking, yo. I'm holding this shit like, stop, man. Weird, like, you know, fuck. Squeezing it. Whole body tense. Motherfucker, this shit's like bio warfare out here. I seen a motherfucker roll up in the car, pull out the window, was like, "Hey, bitch, Ricky! No, he got COVID, yo." Shit. It's fucked up, man. I'm doing my best, y'all. As a black man, you know, to connect with y'all and shit. I want to end systemic racism.
Thanks.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do it one kick at a time. Show you right. My first kick on systemic racism. I'm gonna adopt a white baby. But I'm gonna stay at my current financial status. If you're wondering what that is, if I don't get a ride home, I gotta stay here. I live here now. Gonna wait till my check hit on Friday. You know? Go see you on the LIE, like, hey, anybody gonna make it? I'm gonna name that white baby Shaquan X Ali. I'm gonna make it hard for Shaquan to get a job, y'all. I'm evening out the playing field. Fuck them up. Shaquan X Ali, get your fucking red-headed ass over here, dude. We're going to the food stamp office. Fuck that, man.
Yeah, that's so
And y'all watch black movies? Yeah? Y'all seen the Harriet Tubman movie?
Nah.
All of them. I popped the Zan. All of them. That's how you know what I mean? He over there just laughing because y'all laughing. Y'all getting the jokes. He's just like, all of them. You ain't comedy show? All right. I'm ending my last joke right there. I'm gonna end on that high, yo. I'm on Henny Cornelius, y'all. Oh, Henny Cornelius. Oh, practicing. Keep it going for him.
Yeah.
And all the comments you saw tonight, everybody.
This is the remix. The Hennessy remix. I'm a lover and a fighter, Afrofuturistic, winter chugging on kombucha, from swigging on those mystics, writing down these lyrics, noticing my weird changes, high frequencies, low maintenance. My heart can take relationships, my mind can take me alone. It's natural, she moving on, she broke my heart, I wrote this song. Fela Kuti, life's a movie, but who's the main character? Left me for the money, and I ain't even mad at you. My self-worth is self-employed. I am a man, you see a boy. Skydiver, death in a jump. Under comfortable, he's so overloved. Skydiver, death in a jump. Under comfortable, so overloved.
Yeah, Toronto. It's good, y'all. I don't know how I'm gonna be received, so I kept my coat on just so you gotta get out this motherfucking quick. You gotta get out this bitch. What's good, y'all? You know you look like that dude from when they were like stepping on the radio. What the fuck is that movie? Is that Office Space? Yeah. You look just like that motherfucker, yo. What's up, man? I saw you earlier. How you feeling? Good. Torontonians! What? Is that not what you are? Torontons? Somebody was like, I'm from Toronto. I was like, okay, yes, but what would they call you? They did refuse to say Torontonians. That's it's grammatically correct. I'm from the hood, y'all. Harlem. Have you been to Harlem? Oh yeah. Oh shit, you been to Harlem? Okay. They got goji berries there now. They don't look the same. I like it though. Man. I don't gotta travel to 72nd Street for my acai. That's what I do. From the hood, man. I'm so much from the hood. I know gangsters, dog. One of my friends, he's so much of a gangster, he a blood. He's so much of a blood. He won't even invest in cryptocurrency. I tried to get you with that. When you had a shirt on, I was like, he loves Bitcoins. Not yet. I got you. From the hood, y'all. Y'all still on Facebook? Clap it up if you're still on Facebook. Yeah. Fuck Facebook. Fuck it. They tried to ban my post, man. I said, those white men are trash men. They did take out my garbage, though. No. I got more of these. If you don't laugh, I'm like, yo, they was Jehovah's Witnesses or something. I don't know. Toronto! I still got my jacket on, so funny. You know what I mean? I want to open up a restaurant with Dr. Dre and only sell beats. Okay, I saw some shoulders back there. See, that's what I like. That guy right there, that chuckle right there, that's what I want right there. More of those shoulder laughs. You want to laugh out loud so bad. I got you, man. So I come from a neighborhood we used to say it's from where I'm from. It's not like where I'm at now. Like we used to say no homo. You ever heard of no homo? Yeah. Like there's a big thing about no homo. You can't say anything that remotely makes you sound gay in any way. You know what I mean? And it's like it was weird. It was a weird context. I don't like it now. But back in the day, you had to play the game. You had the lunch line. They'd be like, okay, you want some sausage with your eggs? You had to be like, no homo, because you don't want the sausage. You know what I mean? Then it started getting extra weird, you know what I mean? You go at the lunch line, you know at this time, she's like, you want some sausage with your eggs? You're like, no, I'll take the protein. Your friend is like, protein? Oh, jizz has protein. No homo. My mother died 2 years ago, y'all. It's fucking painful. I cried on my boy's shoulder. He was like, yo, I'm gonna let you slide this time, but no homo, son. Fucking tears off me. It's cold, man. I'm from the hood. Y'all think it's cold in Toronto? Grow up in the hood. Shit is cold. Yeah. You good, man? I'm trying to get you right now. No, I know you on a date right here. You're not on a date? Okay. Y'all holding hands. Y'all both have beers. Okay. Okay, I just blew up their spot. Is this your mistress? Is this your mistress? Was you not supposed to be coming in? Is this your secretary, bro? Is you her secretary? Excuse me. This is 2019. You don't want to answer. All right, he's her secretary. Look, you ever come quick? You never come quick? I come quick sometimes. Yeah, sometimes, you know. When I come quick, I like to be like, what? I just yell it really loud. What? You ever see your dick when you come quick? It's like, it goes from being like hard ass, like, what? Oh, what the hell? Oh, no. Stop. Just balls. What these bitches want, nigga. See, I can't, I've been trying to figure out how to lead my life, sir. I know you don't come quick, but sometimes I come quick. You are stamina, man. I get it. I come quick sometimes, but sometimes, like, I don't come quick, and I'm like tearing it up, and I'm just hitting it. You know what I mean? I got my leg up. Let's hear it for Hollywood. It's like squirting at my face. Matrix. But I can't figure out which one is better. What's the better vagina? Like, if I judge it to my friends, I'm like, yo, man, I got 3 strokes in and what? Or I was like, man, I couldn't stop. It was like 30 minutes. It was like, and it rained down on me. It was a rainforest in there. I had to bring out an umbrella. You know what I mean? I was swimming in it. I was like, oh, I got to go do it. But that's for my ego. Because both of them, they feel extremely good, right? So I just want y'all to think about that when you're navigating your lives. Which one matters more? Whose phone is that, goddammit? You got a text?
I put it on silent, I swear.
He said, I felt like a teacher just now. He's like, you got a text it. I put it on. No. No, you're good, man. I'm doing a drop-in from New York. I literally got here on Friday. We did 2 shows, Smokes and Jokes Comedy. We had Jay Baushin there. So that's why I'm only here right now, because of that man right there. Give it up for Jacob Baushin and the Corner Comedy Club.
Everyone. All right, we only got 1 act left before your headline. You guys pumped? Okay, we're gonna show them as much love as possible. This guy kills it all over the city. Go.
To my album. When I say you don't want me at my full potential, you say you don't want me at my full potential. You don't want me at my full potential.
You don't want me at the full potential.
That was cool. We'll go. Let's go. Turn it up. This is my last shit. I want you to turn it up. I'm a wild IU rap motherfucker.
Goddamn, my balls on. Listen, man, again, I give you the reason that you like. You niggas don't understand something about me.
I like to put a lot of words on
these white men here. Molasses out your ass, you keep your goddamn eyeballs.
Ready? Let's start the rap. Yo, start it right from the drop. Start it from the drop. Hit me from the drop. Hit me from the drop. It's about to be loud rap. Okay. Turn that up a little bit. Turn it up a little bit. I don't hear it up. Can y'all turn that beat up? Yeah. Here we go. Let's start from the top. One more time. Oh yeah. You don't want me at my full potential. 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 Sure. You rather convince my people I'm mental for one of my own. Slightly the phone, I write on my bones. I'm like the little stone, 726. Part of the hours like you fix with that stick. I got 1 love, 8 copies, 2 PhDs. Questions about my genealogy, quiz me. I'm close to my roots, tree stump. I live in the city like the back of my hand. Wait, where I get these bucks. Bumps and grooves, I tell Trump to move. Self-proclaimed A student when it comes to school. Shout outs to self-righteous genius. My soul, body, and penis in places I leave them. Try without reason. I reason and logic. Able to the garage, the flip from my spot to get you garbage. You don't want me at my full potential. No day shift, no matrix, no day quick, no face fix. Space clicks or space chicks or space kicks. You don't want me at my full potential. You don't want me at my full potential. Standing at the stars, verily, cherry tree, bury me in the assembly and treasury. Bury me amongst the immeasurable. I hope my wife forgive me for all life's other variables. Time, drugs, music, distractions. Every action deserves a reaction. But at the sea, apathy is attraction. Everyday action, Jackson, last one focus, last one rapping, I'm the shit. Who was the smelt and dealt and
healthy, living to the street bumping, healthy. It's filthy, a lot of kids who got it clumsy, but slowly straight counting. Third up crack, clumsy up vagina, and my vagina looks back vagina. But we the ones who like to create the line under. Poetic growth, make you want to live in finest. I'm a part of the lineup, I don't need to take a long lineup. You don't want me at my full potential. Like when the bloods were strong in the 90s, I will eat your food. Kitty, you look at them. You don't gotta step on my legs. Kitty, sunkies. Fuck up chitty, turkeys. I'm the coach in the culture. You don't gotta think me something. We're just to get shot. We're just to get screwed. Look at that dude. I'm that nigga. I'm that dude. I'm that nigga. I'm that dude. I'm that nigga. I'm that dude. Bring me back to it. Bring me back. Bring me back one more time. How much more time we got? 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 We have full potential. You don't want me at my 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 full potential. Bring it back. One more time. I think you gotta cut time for one more time. One more time. You got time. One more time. Stop. Double so crazy, man. One more time, dog. You don't want me. Download full potential. I'm putting it in the video. You don't want me at my full potential. You don't want me at my full potential. You don't want me at my full potential. You gotta convince my people I bet you for one in my own. Like years old, I write with my bones. I like it on skills. 726. Huddle around with how you fix for left hip. I got one job, ain't got to two red kicks. Questions about my genealogy, twisted. I'm close to my roots, twist up. I know the city like the back of my hand. But where I get these monks. Bumps and rules, I tell drugs to move. Self-proclaimed ace student when it comes to school. Straight up to young like this genius. My soul, body, and future places I leave on my ride without reason. I'm reason and logic. Ain't no sitting in your garage, been playing for rocks, one and saying you got this. You don't want me at my full potential. You don't want me at my full potential. Yeah. I'm gonna end with this. I don't know why I continue to art. I literally wake up in the morning, it's all I think about, and I'm like, I need to fucking quit trying to do lengthy shows up, travel to get to places, to spend money on merch, to live fully off my art, and I need to fucking quit. Then I wake up and I'm like, hold on, I got an idea. What we gonna do is we're gonna have glow sticks. We're gonna have dances, a guitarist and a trumpet player, crazy ass DJ.
Crazy.
In a cocaine white venue.
Yeah. So
you're gonna
crazy.
have yourself projected. I'm appreciative, y'all. Every time I do these shows, I'm appreciative. Thank you very much, y'all. National Celebrity. Happy
Why stick around? She put blood in my spaghetti. Why stick around? She put blood in my spaghetti. I'm shooting you guys all the time.
I know, right?
You don't even know how much I shoot you.
You got me?
I haven't really shot you yet. We're just starting. Here we are. First shots. Same reason why we can't use this in the video. Word.
You got me?
Yeah.
That shit looks crazy. How you been, man?
I don't know. That's all you got. Hey, Ian, what's your name again? Sequoia. Yeah. Oh, we met at Gamba. Yeah. What's going on?
Give it up for O'Henny Cornelius, everybody! Yeah!
yeah.
Do you want food or some drinks or?
I think that's probably plenty for the both of us.
Oh, that sounds good.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I love your smile. What a lovely smile.
What the fuck? The fuck you looking at? This motherfucker is obviously high. Right on my neck, man. And here it comes.
What's up, stepladder? How's your neck? Hello. Still giving out piggyback?
I ain't been back to the court or the barbershop since then. All police inquiries go through Reverend Potter's office.
Step aside.
There's no firearms committed inside.
That's exactly the way we feel. Step aside.
We have 2 officers approaching now.
Oh yeah. First off, it's a nod to the past. Not too labored down, you know? It's a big difference between a coffee movie poster and, say, a frame painting of Harriet Tubman. That's hilarious, right?
Yeah. We didn't even brush our teeth yet.
So? If I see a bum, she already knows. She already knows. It's me and an app and a bum. So she's fully committed into this app right now. I got 1 purchase so far. She doesn't even know what the fuck she is. She's just in.
Where's my dad? He's hiding. Hey, Dad, hey! Oh, shit, man. Y'all didn't know I was mixed, right? I'm light-skinned, dark-skinned. You should see my mother. She's dark as fuck.
Young mogul, the go-to for vocals, for social.
LeBron James, championship time. I need an Advil, son. I got a headache.
What's next? Who knows?
We travel in the summertime, learn a lot, expand our taste, hibernate in winter time.
The Flicks Tape.
They have no future as they have no past. Tomorrow as today, slavery will be their only possible privilege.
We gods, man. We kings, man. We lords.
I was born black, I live black, and I'm gonna die probably because some cracker that knows I'm black better than you, nigga, is probably gonna put a bullet in the back of my head.
This is the remix. My father was raised in the era when black niggas couldn't claim Native American. Making music would've thought I had help, but the Indians I know wanna be the chief they self. See, there's broke rappers lying, selling shit they can't buy, and there's rich politicians acting like they can't lie. What you want? Some freedom? Get acquitted like OJ? All you spooks want all the same things. Used to sit by the door. Now everybody changed, begging record labels just to rap for a day. New coons.
Yeah, I got the devil in me. Been waiting on welfare line, unemployment line, gas line since now.
You see his leaders and his followers.
Niggas spend their last dime to throw some bottles up. See his
Leaders and his followers.
niggas spend their last dime to throw some bottles up. Nah, fuck you.
You can take me.
Oh, she got to clap.
I got no Maybach keys, I got no heart for my sleeves. I know that we the new coons. I see the blood on the leaves. I see the blood on the leaves. I see the blood on the leaves. I'm about to spark these drugs. I see the blood on the trees. They throwing hate at me, cause I say what I think. Fuck you and your corporation.
Y'all niggas can't control me.
I know that we the new coons. I know that we the new coons. Hit the lotto in May. The niggas broke by June. I know
I just met the most marvelous bunch of niggas.
I know
know I'm stunting in the club like I'm the real Rick Ross. Throw him some Maybach keys, fuck it, say la vie. We sell a alcohol and wrap our whips round trees. Call me Shaft Roundtree.
Y'all niggas can't control me.
I never tagged your girl, so nigga don't mention me. So go and grab your reporters and your watch that's imported. Young blacks getting murdered, then tell me time's important. Meanwhile, the DEA teamed up with the CCA. They killed Ramily Graham, but they ain't got shit to say. Well, I got shit to say. Go on and pop shit today. I start the revolution for my hometown's sake. Lead through when I creep through my bars for the people. Niggas real drugs is closed. Imagine they made Versace illegal. My flow is ridiculous, dog, I don't get you. But I ain't trying to teach you to live how I live, dude. I'm on another plane, dog. Thoughts over your head can go. Angel, rainbow, but that's what fame go. From the same hoes, rip the same flows. And can I make you happy if I change? Oh yeah. Now will I make you happy if I change? Oh yeah. I wanna walk on that side of the road with you. It's me and you against the world. And what's the price of your heart? And do I have enough? Do I have enough? Is it my money, my fame, my name? Is it all my game? Oh, oh yeah. What's the price of your heart?
You got a problem with your eyeball, boy?
No, sir.
You want a boot heel in it?
No, sir.
You keep your goddamn eyeballs off me. You flash that bad look at me again, I'll give you a reason not to like me. Now move, nigga. You niggas gonna understand something about me. I'm worse than any of these white men here. You get the molasses out your ass, you keep your goddamn eyeballs off me.
You don't want me at my full potential. 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 You rather convince my people I'm meant to. For wanting my own, slicing the throne, I write with my bones. I'm lighting on scones, 726. Part of my mind was slightly fixed with less dick. I got one glove, 8 pockets, 2 pair of jeans. Questions about my genealogy, quiz me. I'm close to my roots, tree stump. I know the city like the back of my hand. Wait, where I get these lumps? Bumps and grooves, I tell chumps to move. Self-proclaimed A student when it comes to school. Shout outs to self-righteous genius. My soul, body, and penis in places I leave them. I rhyme without reason. I reason and logic. Ableton and Garage. Been playing for Botswanans and Ugandans. You don't want me at my full potential. You don't want me at my full potential. I will have you on my dinner menu. No day shift, no matrix, no late quick, no face fix, no wave kicks or space kicks or lace flicks. You don't want me at my full potential. You don't want me at my full potential. Gazing at the stars warily, verily, verily. Cherry tree, bury me in the assembly of treasury. Measure me amongst the immeasurable. I hope my wife forgive me for all life's other variables. Time, drugs, music, distractions. Every action deserves a reaction, but at the sea, apathy is attraction. I'm lyrically Action Jackson. Last one focused, last one rapping. I'm the shit. Whoever smelt it, dealt it, pelted, whipped it till the street welted, helped it. Smooth as felt, he's felt it. A lot of kitty from Ghana to Celtic. My story straight Celtics. Third rough draft, busted a vagina and a vagina bust back vagina. Repeated the word so I could create this line of poetic prose, major modulated minors. I'm a part of the lineup, not the police lineup. I don't need a tape up or a lineup or a lineup or a lineup.
That'd be $8, little man.
Cause my thoughts keep my head sharp. You don't want me at my full potential. You don't want me at my full potential. I ain't make it, I made it. Faded, my hard work is the potato. Your support is the gravy, baby. Every day is a yes, no, maybe. Later, we know. Later, surfing, waving. This is somewhere between day 11 and 12. I delve into the dark side. If I die and go to heaven, I'm diving to hell. I'm raps Paul Rudd, traps Ashley Judd, cracks Elmer Fudd. I'm in the bath with some bud. You don't think I'm the best? Nigga, you tripping. Down the hill with the floor missing. Keep tripping. You must be on acid. Got your head on backwards. You don't think I mastered this rap shit and down my lyrical prowess cause I'm not acting. You don't want me at my full potential. You don't want me at my full potential. Like when the Bloods were recruiting strong in the 90s, I will eat your food. Kill you in a battle. You don't got to step on my Nikes, jinkies, junkies. Fuck the few jinky chunkies. I'm encultured in the culture. You don't have to think me, thump me. Which MC getting shot when MC getting screwed? Look in my eyes, I'm that dude, old Django ass nigga. Flamboyant and rude, flow sicker than malaria. You ain't seen a hunger like this on the face of two Somalians. I'm a natural born prune groom. I roll slow and fume soon. I'm like, wow, you like pew pew. Stop shooting that little ass gun.
I am the 10,000.
Stop shooting that little ass gun. Stop shooting that little ass gun. Days of thunder, rap games of flames, your numbers up. Disgrace anatomy, shunned up under Jamie Wonder. Mr. C might spin it. When I hit it, might pin it. Hold up, is my EQ right? Raised wrong, I can't be too right. Zebras, Keisha, Wonder Bread, meat cleaver, all three of them. Be with them, see with them, tree with them, ski with them, come with them, won't leave with them. I ain't saying nothing, ho. Something with the cops, I ain't saying something, yo. Single negative, we got bread to give, we are Mexican, we got messages hidden in the octaves. Block slaves, my taste of books, not blockades. Shine till your spot fades. I see DC college, I'm a marvel with my DC knowledge. This T holding my pinky hostage in this upright position. Listen, I'm what the game's been missing, bitches. You tripping, you ain't feeling me. You don't want me at my full potential.
Every single word that came out of this boy watching nothing but house shit. But he was right about one thing. I am that one nigga in 10,000.
You shouldn't be watching this right before you go to sleep. Come on.
You motherfucker. Please, Jesus, let me kill this nigga. You ain't gonna get away with this, Django. They gonna catch your black ass. You gonna be on the wanted posters now, nigga. The body hunters gonna be looking for you.
You don't want me at my full potential. You don't want me at my full potential. Said you don't want me at my full potential, yo.
Hey, I'm Henry Cornelius, and today I'm gonna teach you how to do the trash. First, you spin it. Then you smack it. Then you pop it. Finally, trash it.
You ain't got no Henny or Serato. Your video got no models. You ain't popping on no bottles. Your car ain't whipping full throttle. You ain't got no Henny or Serato. Your video got no models. You ain't popping on no bottles. Your car ain't whipping full throttle. You ain't got no Henny or Serato. Your video got no models. You ain't popping on no bottles. Your car ain't whipping full throttle. You ain't got no Henny or Serato. Your video got no models. You ain't popping on no bottles. Your car ain't whipping full throttle. You ain't got no Henny or Serato. Your video got no models. You ain't popping on no bottles. Your car ain't whipping full throttle. When you see your girl, she don't pop you. When you see your boys, they don't dock you. No license, dressed like a cop too. Revolutionary ratchet. Now this I wanna get caught. June 28th, I was born though. Screaming fuck the world like a porno. Bread and cheese like DiGiorno. You don't know. Secure the back, secure the bag. Master class, after class. My day one people, we have to laugh because you missed the birthday cause the aftermath. Hey, you ain't got no Henny or Serato. Your video got no models. You ain't popping on no bottles. Your car ain't whipping full throttle. You ain't got no Henny or Serato. Your video got no models. You ain't popping on no bottles. Your car ain't moving full throttle. You ain't got no Henny or Serato. Your video got no models. You ain't popping on no bottles. Your car ain't whipping full throttle. You ain't got no Henny or Serato. Your video got no models. You ain't popping on no bottles. Your car ain't whipping full throttle. Michael Bublé with my sharp blade. Stroke of slow marmalade. Platinum thoughts talking gold. Hands are warm, heart is cold. This is the realest you ever got it. But I'll let my man Damo tell you about it. I used to sell weed up in college. When I was a child, it was a problem. Charlie Manson on the beat. John Lewis on the street. Hidden figure birthing me. Talk like God, certainly. Got my steps, got my voice. Chose this path, had no choice. Rest in pieces, I'm a beast there. Rated A, I don't eat there. You ain't got no Henny or Serato. Your video got no models. We ain't popping on no bottles. Your car ain't whipping full throttle. You ain't got no Henny or Serato. Your video got no models. We ain't popping on no bottles. Your car ain't whipping full throttle. You ain't got no Henny or Serato. Your video got no models. You ain't popping on no bottles. Your car ain't whipping full throttle. You ain't got no Henny or Serato. Your video got no models. We ain't popping on no bottles. Your car ain't whipping full throttle. It's gonna be a revolution. Gotta go through evolution. Cloud my mind with noise pollution. Clear it all with meditation. Sounds I drop are so exclusive. HRYC always boosting. Call us winners, not by losing. Puff or smoke my medication. Boy from the gutter, wild motherfucker. Never so rock, never ball at the rucker. Don't know for real, been saying I am mother. Looking for a bay and I found all these numbers. Romance without finance is a nuisance. My art, I'm the finance to do it. My heart, my life is the truest. I'm licensed to do it. My life is the music. You ain't got no Henny or Serato. Your video got no models. You ain't popping on no bottles. Your car ain't whipping full throttle. You ain't got no Henny or Serato. Your video got no models. You ain't popping on no bottles. Your car ain't whipping full throttle. You ain't got no Henny or Serato. Your video got no models. You ain't popping on no bottles. Your car ain't whipping full throttle. You ain't got no Henny or Serato. Your video got no models. You ain't popping on no bottles. Your car ain't whipping full throttle. Yeah. That's trash. That's trash. That's trash.
Irish people, they're like, oh hey. I met a dude in Cali. He was like, man, that sounds fucking British. They're getting all the jobs. You should go into acting auditions as a British person. I was like, that's a fucking great idea. Hello, Mrs. O'Henny. Yeah, that's a British. I gotta get my white people accents back. But yeah, it's Brooklyn in the house, Brooklyn. Yeah. You better be. We're in Brooklyn, you know. Everywhere I go, Brooklyn is always in the house, man. Okay, serious. I was in Jersey. I was like, it's Brooklyn in the house. They was like, Brooklyn. I went to Cali. I was out there. I was like, it's Brooklyn in the house. People was like, yeah, Brooklyn. I went to Africa. I was like, it's Brooklyn in the house. One guy stood up. He's like, he's from Brooklyn, Africa. Yo, I broke up with this girl, right? I just want to talk about this. I broke up with this girl, right? We had this amazing relationship. No lie. We were going through like a lot of tough things together, all together. We were like together in it. You know, like love. I broke up with her, and now she's with another guy, being hella successful. He's successful. She's successful. I'm at Gordon Bennett. You know, and I found out she's pregnant. I hope she loses the baby. In a mall. I want her to lose the baby in a mall, guys. I just want to panic for a second and then find her baby. I just want to feel what it feels like. Like she's saying, I'm into music. Anybody into music? Yeah.
rackety raps every now and then. You might catch me on the stage rapping. But I haven't, like, my issue with rap is that, like, I love, like, positive rap. You know, rap used to be, you know what I mean? The broken glass. And so when I think about rap, and I grew up, I was like, I want to be like Tupac. I want to do some, like, eclectic rap, positive shit. But now rap is always like, I just fucked your bitch and some Gucci flip-flops. Is this what rap is nowadays? That's crazy, man. And no one ever talks about using condoms in rap, right? Everyone's just fucking and there's no condoms happening. I'm just waiting for the day somebody's gonna use it. It's like, yo, coming to the stage right now. It's my motherfucker, MC HIV. Oh man, I'm MC HIV, dog. Dropping my new album, it's called Low T Cell. I dropped the album, man. I'm gonna change my name to MC AIDS. That's my attempt at an educated joke. The point is, when life gives you AIDS, make lemonades. I hope Steve Jobs went to hell. That way when I get there, there's good Wi-Fi. Anybody listen to Stevie Wonder?
Yeah.
Yes. If Stevie Wonder worked for McDonald's, he's like, Happy Meal and French fries. Stevie Wonder was your grandmother. You'd be like, I just called to say I made you some cookies. This is what I'm going through in my mind, guys. I went out to Cali. I was telling you I went out to Cali. They got all kinds of different kind of weeds, like, you know, marijuanas, THCs and stuff like that. They can get real high and think crazy shit. So I've been working out, like, trying to get my Diet Idris Elba on. You know what I mean? Like, the Wayne the Rock Johnson life. You feel me? I was just there running on the treadmill. You know how you run on the treadmill. How you run on the treadmill? Yeah, like that. He's like, oh, like, I'm high on him. I'm like, hey, bro, slide back. You know how you got to slide back. Whoa, I got you. I was just like, damn, yo. Can you imagine how in shape slaves were?
Oh, really?
That is crazy, right? I know, man. All I'm saying is P90X has nothing on slavery, man. Oh, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. It's my ancestors, so I can do this shit. If I was back there in the slave days, I'd fuck Harriet Tubman, man. I would. I'd be there in the bushes like, Harriet, what you doing, girl? Oh yeah, don't start on that shit. This is actual historical facts. You can Google these fucking jokes, linking it up historically. All right. That one was gonna go very dark. How's everybody been? You been good? Donald Trump is in your life, right? Isn't that crazy? I did not vote for that guy. I thought we were winners, guys. I like Donald Trump because he's a pimp. You gotta notice Donald Trump's a pimp by how he talks in his interviews. He'll be like, listen here, guys. We gonna handle some stuff. We gonna handle some things. Ivanka, what's his wife's name? Ivanka?
Melania.
Melania. You see, this is what happens when you have the facts. I thought it was Ivanka. It's Melania. Either way, we know she's terrified. I don't know how she got it. I just want to say, guys, the future is female. The future is very female. Clap it up for the future being female. The good thing is right now it's male like a motherfucker. I love you guys so seriously.
Hey, Cornelius, thank you.
Oh man, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew eventually a name was gonna come that I was gonna fuck up. I knew you, Dick. You had to. You couldn't let me just get it out of the way in the beginning. You had to come with your complicated name. You know what? Luckily, this man, our headliner, by the way, he's got such a badass last name. I'm just gonna skip the first one and give him a cool title instead. Give it up for the Grand Master Admiral himself, Admiral Cornelius.
I'm gonna run with that shit, yo. Grand Master. All right, not only do I have the best name, but I'm also fucking up with the name. Okay. Oh man, why the fuck is everybody sad who came over here? What's going on? Yo, I've been in, you know what I mean? I've been in San Francisco like two hours now? 2 hours. I came from New York. I came into Oakland. Then we took the train. No, we took the plane to LA. Took the bus to Oakland. Then we took the BART here. You guys have leather seats on your BART? What the fuck, yo? What are you angry about, yo? I'm like, this is crazy, man. I thought I heard Oakland was really tough and shit. And then, you know, San Francisco was really gay and shit. So I was gonna put on my hood medium, like, all right, I won't like this, you know? Nobody gonna fuck with me. The tough people ain't gonna fuck with me, you know, the gays ain't gonna fuck with me. I haven't really got neither, yo. What the hell is going on, man? I'm let down, yo. I want some more tough people, some more gays. Where you guys at? You know? I want to feel accosted coming out of the bar. I want somebody like, look at his butt. I'm like, oh Lord. San Francisco is living up to you. You know? Oh man, what have I been doing in my life? I've been working out. Who else works out? Who gets out? Who works out? Yeah, somebody doesn't want to die early. Yes, yes. I work out because it's good for you, man. I'm like trying to be like Diet Idris Elba right now. You know what I mean? Dwayne The Rock Johnson, like. I always like I get high and work out and shit. That's sort of like, yeah, you know, you get high. You can do like an hour and a half on a treadmill with a nice joint in your system, you know. But you start thinking about weird shit. I was on the treadmill the other day. I was running this shit. That's how I run when I'm high. It's like a real smooth high, you know. I'm one of those dudes that the guy hates who's listening to music. That's me on the corner dancing real smooth and shit. That's when I'm running. I'm dancing and shit. I might turn around. I'm like, let it go and shit. And then back, oh shit. So you got me, you know what I mean? And I was running, and I was thinking like, yo, Harriet Tubman had a fat old ass, you know. Am I bugging for that, yo? Because you think about how much you work out and stuff like that, how much in shape you gotta be. And I was thinking, like, underneath that skirt, Harriet Tubman had some yams, yo. You know what I mean? Oh, it's weird, but I'd have been a slave hitting on Harriet Tubman. Right. Harriet, what you doing over there, girl? I don't know. That's what I think about. I get high and think about slavery, guys. It's fucked up. I don't know why you all upset me. Most of you didn't have to do that shit. I'm still beat down by the man. Who the fuck is the man? Could you point him out for me, please? You. I'm the man? No, you're the man, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate you. I had jokes, but I fucked around. I used my phone for the video camera, which my notes are on. So I got about 3 more minutes of physical activity and talking shit. Why don't they respect guys? You ever notice that? When you go in any men's bathroom, I went in there and I wanted to see. I was like, maybe in San Francisco it's not like this. But every time you open up the door, there's one urinal right there that you can just see. And I'm like, why? You don't do that in women's bathroom. There's no peekaboo personal urinal for the woman, you know? I gotta be there with my fucking dick out. I'm trying to hide my butt cheeks and shit. Maybe I like to pull my pants all the way down. You know? I want to do that, all right? I want to be comfortable with it. I hate the confines of pants anyway. I really want to just, if I could just walk around with my dick out all the time, it would be great. And it's not like an oppressive, amazing dick. Don't let me like that's what I sort of like about being black, because you get like all the good stereotypes. It's like, yo, he's script, he's cool, he has a huge dick. It's like, yeah, if only you knew. Regular dick, man. Gonna come with 5 inches of fury, girl. But I'm gonna drive it real hard. Fuck it, you know what I mean? It's really good. I don't know, like, you guys have been having a tough time, but like being black is like amazing, man. Like, I can do anything, bro. And I don't mean like I'm limitless, I can do anything, but it's like I could slap someone, leave my kid, fucking don't pay any bills, and they're like, well, he's a black guy. That's what they do. It's like, okay, precious life. Doesn't really matter. I listen to rap music. Anybody listen to rap music? Come on, rap music! Boo Junior! That's my rap music. Boo Junior! I fucking love rap music, yo. The new fad in rap music though is like, I'ma fuck your bitch. Like, that's the new shit. Like, everyone wants to fuck your bitch. It's like, all right, hey man, I bought these drinks. You're not fucking this girl. I'm sorry to tell you, buddy. I paid $32 for those drinks. She's fucking me or leaving me tonight. Right? I'm gonna walk her to her door and make sure. Fuck that. No one's ever like, yo, I use condoms and then fuck your bitch. It's weird, man. You're teaching the kids wrong. It's gonna be like, now coming to the stage, MC HIV. Yo, it's MC HIV, yo. I'm dropping my new album, Low T Cells. When it come out, I'm changing my name to MC AIDS. I thought that shit was funny. That was my attempt at an educational joke. Like, your Low T Cells dropping. All right. Well, in fact, my name is General Admiral O'Henry Cornelius. My first show in anywhere on the West Coast in about 2 years. Yay! Good job.
Your way to close it out strong. Keep it going, bro. Hey, Cornelius. You got any other shows coming up in SF, man?
Oakland.
Oakland. Check him out in Oakland, where people are much gayer than you thought they would be. Oakland has like vegan sushi restaurants now. That's the thing. Don't ask me what it is. You guys are so amazing for hanging out. I tell you what, make sure you grab one of these on the way. We've got a deal at Kinko's. Take all.
Once upon a time, there was a little boy in the hood. Grew up in Harlem, New York. Wanted to be rich and famous. He was into me. And we talked lividly about romance and dreams, about horizons and scenes.
Travel day, roll out on a jet with a black valet. We stopped near the chicken spot by the project. She's waiting to say. She say I'm gonna call you one of these days. My heart lit a flame. Then we just drove away. Hey, I'm from the hood, but I gotta leave someday. I'm from the hood, and I like to drink French champagne.
Like French champagne. I also like to cook. What do you like to do?
Panoramic cameras, standing in my harem pants, walking down this runway. Beauty never had a chance. I'm just trying to make it. I just gotta make it. They don't wanna give me I just gotta take it. Bronxdale, Cypress Ave, Troy Ave, and Compton. Thirsty First, Peachtree, Brixton, in London. Tatted a rock star, you see me on TV. Harlem, ODB. Nigga tryna stay up EBT like
EBT? What's that?
nigga tryna stay up EBT like
No, it's just talking about. I just wanna be rich and famous, see my face in the magazines. I just wanna be rich and famous, see me on that movie screen.
Fires in the West.
Yeah.
As the scientific community
We
has
out here. We
concluded,
still out here.
the man-made
We
climate
ain't
change
going nowhere. We
has
still
made
out here.
wildfires bigger,
We just
hotter, and more deadly, and it
watching
made
some
hurricanes
things
wetter,
now
slower,
while
and
getting
more
some work
damaging.
done.
You have 2 minutes uninterrupted.
You know, Kamal's out here really representing. Like, are y'all watching these debates? Y'all need to be watching these debates. This is the important one. Look, let's watch it together while I give this.
Any time ever recorded. Our water is among the cleanest in the world. And just a little while ago, the president signed the Outdoors Act, the largest investment in our public lands and public parks in 100 years. So President Trump has made a commitment to conservation to the environment. Now, with regard to climate change, the climate is changing. The issue is, what's the cause and what do we do about it? President Trump has made it clear that we're going to continue to listen to the science. Now, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris would put us back in the Paris Climate Accord. They'd impose the Green New Deal, which would crush American energy, would increase the energy costs of American families in their homes, and literally would crush American jobs. Well, President Trump and I believe that the progress that we have made in a cleaner environment has been happening precisely because we have a strong free market economy. You know, what's remarkable is the United States has reduced CO2 more than the countries that are still in the Paris Climate Accord, but we've done it through innovation, and we've done it through natural gas and fracking, which, Senator, the American people can go look at the record. I know Joe Biden says otherwise now, as you do, but the both of you repeatedly committed to abolishing fossil fuel and banning fracking.
Do you have a Twitch?
And so by creating the kind of American innovation,
I
we're
do,
actually
but
steering toward a stronger and better
yeah,
environment.
I do.
With regard to wildfires,
All right, you can connect your Twitch as well.
to be front and center, and even Governor Gavin Newsom from
I
your
can put a
state has
Zoom link
agreed
in
we've
there.
got to work on forest
I don't know. I'm
management.
trying to find that
And
out.
with regard to hurricanes, the National Oceanic Administration tells us that actually, as difficult as they are,
Thank you, Vice President.
there are no more hurricanes today than there were 100 years ago.
Thank you.
But many of the climate alarms
Vice
use
President,
hurricanes and wildfires to try and sell
Thank you,
the
Vice
bill of
President.
goods of a green
I thought they were going to be able to mute
and
these
President Trump
people.
and I are going to always put
Thank you.
American
Mute
jobs and
him.
workers first.
Senator
Stupid.
Harris, as the Vice President mentioned, you co-sponsored the Green New Deal in Congress. But Vice President Biden said in last week's debate that he does not support the Green New Deal. But if you look at the Biden-Harris campaign website, it describes the Green New Deal as a crucial framework. What exactly would be the stance of a Biden-Harris administration toward the Green New Deal? You have 2 minutes uninterrupted.
Sure. So first of all, I will repeat, and the American people know, that Joe Biden will not ban fracking. That is a fact. That is a fact. I will repeat that Joe Biden has been very clear that he thinks about growing jobs, which is why he will not increase taxes for anyone who makes less than $400,000 a year. Joe Biden's economic plan, Moody's, which is a reputable Wall Street firm, has said will create 7 million more jobs than Donald Trump's. And part of those jobs that will be created by Joe Biden are going to be about clean energy and renewable energy. Because you see, Joe understands that the west coast of our country is burning, including my home state of California. Joe sees what is happening on the Gulf states, which are being battered by storms. Joe has seen and talked with the farmers in Iowa, whose entire crops have been destroyed because of floods. And so Joe believes, again, in science. I'll tell you something, Susan. I served, when I first got to the Senate, on the committee that's responsible for the environment. Do you know this administration took the word science off the website and then took the phrase climate change off the website? We have seen a pattern with this administration, which is they don't believe in science. And Joe's plan.
Remind them, Kamala.
But we're also going to create jobs. Donald Trump, when asked about the wildfires in California, and the question was, the science is telling us this. You know what Donald Trump said? Science doesn't know. So let's talk about who is prepared to lead our country over the course of the next 4 years on what is an existential threat to us as human beings. Joe is about saying we're going to invest that in renewable energy. It's going to be about the creation of millions of jobs. We will achieve.
No, you don't have enough. One, you don't have enough space for it. Like the real processing power that's needed to run these programs is not going to get done on this. Your best bet is to use the website because this is basically Zoom online. You know what I mean? Like I can send you the link. If I send this link to you right now.
As I said, Susan, the climate is changing. We'll follow the science. But once again, Senator Harris is denying the fact that they're going to raise taxes on every American. Joe Biden said twice in the debate last week that on day one he was going to repeal the Trump tax cuts. Those tax cuts delivered $2,000 in tax relief to the average family of four across America. With regard to banning fracking, I just recommend that people look at the record. You yourself said repeatedly that you would ban fracking. You were the first Senate co-sponsor of the Green New Deal. And while Joe Biden denied the Green New Deal,
I just sent you a link on Messenger. Click that link.
The Green New Deal is on their campaign website. And as USA Today said, it's essentially the same plan as you co-sponsored with AOC when she submitted it in the Senate. And you just heard the senator say that she's going to resubmit America to the Paris Climate Accord. Look, the American people have jobs. President Trump
Thank you, Vice President.
America first. He's going to put jobs first.
Okay.
Follow the signs.
So is that easy? You saying?
It's that fucking
Let's
easy.
talk about that. The vice president's trade war with China. You lost that trade war. You lost it. What ended up happening is because of a so-called trade war with China, America lost 300,000 manufacturing jobs. Farmers have experienced bankruptcy because of it. We are in a manufacturing recession.
I haven't figured out how to connect the Zoom to it yet,
And
but
when we look at where this
there
administration
might be a way, like virtual cameras.
When you record it.
Yeah, everything's recorded, and you can download the recording. Like what this is, I'll chop off like a portion when it goes into your videos, and I'll send it to you.
And the
Yeah,
American
that's why
people know what I'm
I got
talking
it. That's why I wanted
You
to Zoom
know.
so I can record
I
it.
think about 20
This records.
You know, we
This
have
records the whole
20-year-old,
thing. It's just live right now.
who are coming out of high school and college right now, and you're wondering, is there going to be a job there for me? We're looking at people who are trying to figure out how they're going to pay rent by the end of the month. Almost half of American renters are worried about whether they're going to be able to pay rent by the end of the month. This is where the economy is in America right now, and it is because of the catastrophe and the failure of leadership of this administration.
Thank you, Senator Harris. Vice President Pence, let me give you just 15 seconds to respond because then I want to move on.
Well, I'd love to respond. Look, lost the.
She's definitely gonna be the first
trade
black
war
woman
with China.
president.
Joe Biden never fought it. Joe Biden
If not, or you know,
over the last several decades.
both Trump and this guy could have coronavirus and die, and then Nancy Pelosi would be president. That's some shit. That would be a plot twist for 2020.
Manufacturing jobs, and President Obama said they were never coming back. He said we needed a magic wand to bring them back. In our first 3 years after we cut taxes, rolled back regulation, unleashed American energy.
All right, y'all.
This administration
When I had y'all here long enough, I did a thing. You can leave your comments on how much you like my thing, but I like my thing, so it doesn't matter if you like my thing because I'm always gonna choose to be me since everybody else is taken. Y'all have a great, blessed night. Be safe, and I'll see y'all on Monday. We'll be sitting down with Jesslyn Blue.